Hi, it's Duni here. Like many artists, I too sometimes stare at a blank page, not knowing where to start. This is where my art prompt cards come into use. I made these some time ago when I was feeling especially creative, and today I'm sharing how I made one of these cards. First, I spread out my card deck and I usually choose 3 cards. I feel that's enough to get you started. I often do this with my eyes closed so that I don't always pick the ones I tend to gravitate to. Let's flip them over to read the prompts. So I picked pastel colors, draw a flower leaves, and use a least favorite color. Keep in mind that these prompts are meant to get you unstuck in your art making process. They are not set in stone. So for instance, if I don't feel like drawing a flower, I may simply stamp or stencil a flower, or I may just draw some leaves and no flowers at all. It's a creative exercise if you will. I've chosen a pale blue and a pale lilac for this card. These are acrylic gouache paints, which are opaque and waterproof when dry. Let's get started. Just for fun, I will stamp some text as a first layer. Now let's add the pastels. I am using a small brayer to apply the paint in a random fashion. I don't mind if the colors overlap slightly since they are both cool tones. When this is dry, I want to add this leaf stamp. However, I will be using acrylic ink instead of a stamp pad. I've chosen a neon pink. After stamping the image, I make sure to wipe the excess ink off the stamp with a baby wipe. This needs to dry again. Now I feel like writing some text on the card. For this, I will be using an acrylic paint pen in bright blue. Okay, so now I will need to add my least favorite color somewhere. And my least favorite color is orange. Instead of paint, I'm going to use this wax crayon and make some marks. So far, but I still need a focal point. I've decided that I will add a stamped flower. I didn't film this part because it's a bit boring. I've gone ahead and cut out the flower and also stamped a word, which I will cut out as well. Now I arrange everything on the card, but I feel like there needs to be a darker contrast, so I glue down this circle before adding the flower. Finally, I add a few black ink splatters for good measure. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye!